Gardeners today spend countless hours and dollars chasing the perfect compost mix. Bags of store-bought amendments, piles of kitchen scraps and carefully balanced bins are now a standard part of our gardening routines. But here's the shocking truth. Long before compost became king, 19th century farmers relied on a soil-building trick so powerful that modern tests still show it producing richer harvests than compost alone. This practice was eventually abandoned, not because it failed, but because it was deemed too old-fashioned and messy for the industrial agriculture boom of the 1900s. Yet, when revived, it consistently outperforms even the finest organic compost. This forgotten secret is wood ash water, a natural tonic that unlocks the hidden potential of your soil. Unlike compost, which can take months to break down, this solution provides immediate nutrition, balances pH, and transforms struggling crops into heavy producers. It's simple, it's cheap, and it's been proven for over 2 centuries. Why wood ash was once a farmer's gold? Back in the 1800s, farmers had one resource in abundance: wood. Every home burned logs for heat and cooking, leaving behind piles of fine grey ash. Nothing went to waste, and instead of discarding it, people discovered that the leftover ash was packed with minerals. When diluted in water, it became a natural fertilizer boosting plant health in ways even rich compost could not match. Wood ash contains potassium, calcium, magnesium, and trace minerals, key elements plants need to thrive. Potassium, in particular, strengthens roots, improves disease resistance, and enhances fruit quality. Calcium corrects acidic soils and builds stronger cell walls, making plants more resilient. Compost can offer organic matter and slow-release nutrients, but wood ash water works faster, giving plants a direct shot of minerals they can absorb almost immediately. The exact formula that still works today. To recreate this lost trick in your own garden, you need nothing more than clean, untreated wood ash and water. It's important to avoid ash from painted or treated wood, as it can contain harmful chemicals. Once you have pure ash, the formula is, well, quite straightforward. Take 2 cups of sifted wood ash and stir it into 5 litres of water. Mix thoroughly until the ash has fully dispersed, then let it settle for a few hours. After that, pour the clear liquid off the top and use it to water your plants directly around the root zone. For best results, apply every 3 to 4 weeks during the growing season. This dilution is crucial. Ash on its own is very alkaline and can burn plants if applied directly in large amounts. But when diluted correctly, it transforms into a gentle mineral tonic that feeds the soil without overwhelming it. Why it outperforms compost? Compost is wonderful for long-term soil health. It builds structure, increases microbial activity and retains moisture. But it works slowly. Wood ash water, on the other hand, delivers immediate nutrition. Think of compost as a savings account slowly releasing resources, while wood ash water acts like a cash infusion, giving plants exactly what they need at the moment they need it. In side-by-side comparisons, gardeners have noticed, faster growth, deeper green leaves and heavier yields when supplementing compost with this wood ash solution. Tomatoes develop richer flavours, cabbages form denser heads, and fruiting plants like peppers and squash produce, longer into the season. Another reason this trick was treasured in the past is its ability to correct acidic soil. Many garden soils gradually become too acidic, especially with frequent rain or heavy use of fertilizers. Acidic soil, you see, locks up nutrients, making them unavailable to plants. Wood ash is naturally alkaline, meaning it gently raises soil pH and restores balance. When soil pH sits in the sweet spot between 6.0 and 7.0, plants can absorb nutrients more efficiently. Now let's talk about how to use it without harming your plants. You see, because wood ash is so powerful, the key here is moderation. Always remember to dilute it before applying, and be mindful to avoid using it around acid-loving plants like blueberries, rhododendrons or azaleas. You know, another smart strategy is to alternate between compost and ash water. It's a simple yet effective approach. To build long-term soil health, add compost first. Then, use ash water as a seasonal boost during those critical growth stages. It's all about timing and balance, really. Why was this trick abandoned, you might wonder? If wood ash water works so well, why did gardeners stop using it? Well, the answer really isn't about its effectiveness at all, but rather about the rise of industrial agriculture. Back in the early 1900s, chemical fertilizers became widely available, and honestly, they were heavily marketed. These chemical fertilizers were easy to package, easy to sell, and they promised quick and predictable results. Traditional practices like wood ash water were dismissed as outdated, and within just a few decades they nearly disappeared from mainstream gardening. But now, as more gardeners return to natural and sustainable methods, these forgotten techniques are, quite wonderfully, being rediscovered. And in side-by-side trials, wood ash water consistently holds its own against modern fertilizers, and even outshines compost in specific ways. Reviving this 19th century method isn't just about nostalgia. It's about reclaiming a tool that makes gardening easier, more productive, and honestly more sustainable. Instead of buying expensive amendments, you can turn waste into gold. Every time you burn clean wood, you're left with a resource that can feed your garden, balance your soil, and boost your harvests. By combining compost for long-term soil building and wood ash water for immediate nutrition, you get the best of both worlds. Your soil becomes richer, your plants stronger, and your harvest more abundant, all without relying on chemicals or store-bought fertilizers. This banned soil trick from the 1800s isn't just a curiosity of history. It's a game-changing method that every modern gardener should know. By understanding the science behind it and applying it with care, you can transform your garden into a powerhouse of productivity. The formula is simple, the ingredients are free, and the results speak for themselves. The next time you're tending your garden, remember that the key to bigger, healthier plants might just be sitting in the ashes of yesterday's fire. And if you found this guide helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button on Gardening Guru, share this video with your fellow growers, and keep exploring the timeless tricks that help us grow smarter, not harder.